the name of the ship was the Billy O.D.H. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down, below me bully boys blow. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew and all. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the wellermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. Charlie the Influencer. Charlie the Influencer. My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and we gotta rant today. We're gonna talk about the boycott. Most of all, I need to recap my most recent video. So we're gonna wait a hot second or two before we get too deep into it. I wanted to get started a little earlier today because I wanted to spend a little bit more time talking about Hero Wars Mobile than I really wanted to spend on the Time of the Fearless event that's going live here in 40 minutes on Facebook and web. The Time of the Fearless event is a Hero Skinstone event. Whatever. It's not new. It's whatever. Gerardo Meza says, "Hey Charlie, watched your latest video and couldn't understand your boycotting suggestion." You know, there's a whole lot of people that that didn't understand it, that felt like they didn't have the context, felt like I was whining. It's okay. Ryan Darnell, what's going on, Slugger? Good to see you, my friend. Tell your wonderful wife happy birthday for me. Sean Stevenson says, "Hi all, hi Charlie, what's going on?" Bambi, good to see you, Bambi. Mark Eastman, how's it going, Mark? Bigum Steve, welcome back to the live stream. Topaz says, "I'm tired." You know what, Topaz? I'm tired too. I'm tired too. Lady, evening Charlie, hope you're doing well. I'm tired. Like I just said, I think I focused more on Hero Wars, not playing Hero Wars. I think I focused more on Hero Wars and talked about Hero Wars more in the last 4 days than I've played Hero Wars, probably in all of 2021. Osha from Facebook says, "Hi Charlie, good to see you, Osha." Melissa, howdy. Michelle Dimmerly, hello Charlie, good evening. What is the Titan World Central? You know what? Maybe it is Titan World Central. I don't know. What's the boycott for? Is it for them to remove Titan artifacts? I'm down. Spinning on heroes is fun for me, but now with Titans it makes spinning on heroes less fun, and therefore what is fun is not as good to spin on. Hellcat says, "Hey Charlie, that should never be a wrestler name. Charlie the Influencer." Charlie the Influencer, Mandrell. Good morning, Mekazuki. Stellaris, what is down? What is down? They've really messed up the game with Titan artifacts. Okay. The music is a little too loud? Really? Really, I haven't adjusted my desktop audio settings at all. Does anybody else think the music is too loud? Am I talking too quiet, Bambi? Is that what it is? Joe Coffey's boycotting all boycotts this month. So, unfortunately, unavailable for the Hero Wars mobile boycott. Up to almost 200 guilds, including half the top 5 mobile world crossover war guilds. What's up, D Warman? Match channel, we all have millions of Titan potions, but they decide to use the purple powder crap. Purple powder crap. Music is fine, not for me. The audio is fine on my end. Bambi, I trust your judgment, Bambi. Ryan Darnair barely hears the music. Music's fine for me. Slow mode needs to be enabled when you start the ranting. Good point. Good point. Good point. Let's just get that in. Let's get that out of the way. Maybe it's just me then. I can turn up my my voice a little bit. So, first of all, let's get a little bit of housekeeping out of the way. Alvanor's Awakening event on Facebook and web ends in 37 minutes, 36 and a half minutes. I made a video today saying to hold off on doing your dailies. Hold off on doing your dailies until the event goes live. However, the Alvanor's Awakening event could be better for you than the time of the Fearless event. Excuse me. And if you're trying to maximize Alvanor's Awakening event, typically when I make the video saying don't do your dailies because the event's coming tonight, it's not because we don't have a 7-day event active. So that was my bad. You're not employed by Nexus, Charlie, but you are the Golden Galahad winner 2020 most useful video. Thanks for bringing that up, Mike. Aloha, Richard. Richard, you're on YouTube tonight. Usually you're on Facebook. Charlie, game is harder when purple powder crap, says D Warman. Best comment so far. What's up Penguin? I see you in the live chat. Work Dark Edge audio is fine. Cam's in. Only Charlie keeping me up at 2 a.m. Man, Camzo, I'm gonna get you all riled up. You're not gonna sleep for a week. Not gonna sleep for a week. Joe Coffey, the merchant stays up for 24 hours and 36 minutes, but the event itself, being able to do the tasks, expires in 36 minutes. Work, be careful. People think you're whining. People will call you a snowflake. Okay. We got about 200. No. That's playbacks. That's not right. We got a little over 100 people watching. If you're not watching this live stream live, Double O will do his best to get the timestamps to you as quickly as possible. If they're not up there the next 24 hours, just wait a day or two. We'll talk about it a little bit more then. So there's a lot of reasons to boycott Nexters, and just for clarity's sake, the strategy of boycotting is to not patronize a company for whatever reason in this instance. So what the plan is, from what I'm gathering, and I'm paraphrasing, guys, so don't chop my legs off here, is to not spend through the end of April. And there's a coalition of guilds. Chester mentioned it earlier. Richard says switching now. I called you out, Richard, and you got a little embarrassed. You got to go back to Facebook. I understand. I'm so bummed that so many high-level players have put the game over the screen. Titan artifacts are the catalyst. Aloha, Charlie, to give you a like. Oh, to give you a like on both. I got you. All right. I appreciate you, Richard. So the intention is to get Nexters Global, Hero Wars Mobile, etc. to listen up, to put some pressure on them to enforce change. And in today's video, I made a comment. I was like, hey guys, we just had this opportunity to open up dialogue. Baby, if you wanna mention, I don't know. I don't know if anybody would be interested. But Bambi, if you want to share the link to the private influencer channel, I would love to get Tim and Killshot and Ryu and anybody else that wants to join in. Viking. I'm busy with work. Sorry, Wei Chi Lao. To get them to listen, to fix some problems. But I spent so many hours today. collecting people's answers. I asked them a simple question. What is the outcome? What is the desired outcome for this boycott? What is the desired outcome? Some people said, I don't want them to nerf Mojo. I don't want them to nerf Mojo. I want them to roll back Titan artifacts. I don't like that new players can spin the same as me and get the same advantage, which is garbage. I don't like that Titan artifacts have a better impact on crossover wars and guild wars than actually leveling up your Titans do, which is kind of a weird concept, but it's possible that there's some math there that works. A lot of people, Ivan, I don't mean to call you out, but a lot of people demanded free stuff. I'm boycotting until I get more free stuff. I want free artifact Titan spheres. People cussed me and left my Discord because of my video. My video, I came out and I was like, hey, I'm not supporting this boycott. And let's just make it official, put a pin in it right here. Not supporting the boycott until we get their response. I'm a gentleman. At least I consider myself to be. And I'm a man of my word. But you know what? I don't trust people. Maybe I'm too trusting. Let's mention this, and I want somebody to keep count. I'm gonna volunteer somebody. The first person that's willing to. I need to know how many times in this live stream I say that I do not work for Nexters. I'm not employed or paid by Nexters Global, Hero Wars Mobile, or Hero Wars, or any of their affiliates. So somebody keep a count. That was one. Exactly, we got someone 570k Titan Power. I'm supporting the boycott. Come on, you'd have to spend crazy to get anywhere in the game. Camzo, they spent to get to 570k though. We lost several 1.5 million Grand Arena players who had sunk so much money into this game. 30 grand easy, but it wasn't enough. Matt's channel, are you saying that it wasn't enough because other people outspent them? I would like if they just made the dungeon more interesting. Absolutely. By the way, I made my own list. Gave it to my own contacts within Nexters Global. The dungeon was on that list. I'm massively ticked because the pets are making some low-level characters with pet connections impossible to kill. Dude, a buffed Oliver with a tanky tank is a problem for my Kark team. Absolutely a problem. Top-notch gent. You would know, man. I slept on top of you for a whole semester. Wink. Demonetized. Well, I got it. Those who spend out to get some rewards, but there are... another one of the boycott was better VIP rewards. Kind of cool. You starting a drinking game? Everyone takes a shot every time you say Nexters. 2 years in free to play, and fresh players are passing me paying to play. Sad. Chris Walker, that's the name of the game. It's not boycotting Hero Wars, but boycotting spending money for a week on Hero Wars Mobile. Well, anyways, so this is a Hero Wars live stream. It's not a Hero Wars Mobile live stream. It's not a Hero Wars Facebook live stream. It's important to mention that this is like an overall Hero Wars live stream. What happens on Hero Wars Mobile will affect Hero Wars Facebook, because if it weren't for the people spending on Hero Wars Mobile, then we wouldn't have a Hero Wars Facebook, and that's the gosh darn truth. Allow us to move up servers. That was on the Claudius. That was on the list of requests. Not enough, because rather than leave the game as it is, they added Titan artifacts not to improve the game, but to get more cash flow. Yeah, Matt. This is a business. It is a business. It's not right. It doesn't feel good. But they added content, and they wanted to see how much they can squeeze money out of us. They'll adjust that. I like it for the dungeon. As you get higher in dungeon, you also get more Titan potions. Okay. The problem is that to fight Titans on Gold League, you do need a absolute star totem, and that's extreme cost. I've never seen something like that in a game. Lewis, a quick question for you, Lewis. How many mobile games do you play, though? Mobile players, but Facebook rewards better. Puke Boy. That is true. Bambi, thank you so much for sharing. What happens in a minion station Dominion? Not enough. Brian says that last thing we need is more Titan potions. Yeah, probably not. We need more elemental totems and more lore in the Titan dungeons. Okay. If they have you pay to more servers, pay to move servers. I don't see an issue moving to any server. I agree, Warwick. I agree. The issue, I think, Warwick, is they want to protect new servers from, like, server 1, server 2 people jumping up to, like, server 300 and just wrecking house for 2 months. What's up, Mo? Brian from Facebook says, put that in there with pet potions and gold for useless stuff. I would tend to agree that this is one of the most expensive games I've ever played. Oh, 100%. Although, fun fact, I was on TikTok, browsing TikTok as I do whenever I'm, trying to waste time, and I saw a TikTok somebody made about the cost to max out FIFA, like the current FIFA game, because FIFA is in a similar position. EA with FIFA is in a similar position as we are. Not exactly the same. Because there's less casino and gambling involved in Hero Wars, even though there is a lot of random in it. There's a less casino and gambling. On FIFA, apparently it takes like 80 grand. Like 80 grand to get everything that you can unlock in FIFA. And that's after spending $60 for the game. Which is, at least we don't have to pay $60 for the game. I'm not saying that makes everything okay at all. Charlie, you got to read the rest of what I said. Oh, wait, what'd you say? Hold on, Warwick. Let me scroll up. Maybe lock down servers for the first 36 months of the new players. Oh, yeah. 100%. That's a great idea. And I think, Warwick, I think one of the cool things that was suggested that I'm not sure we actually made it into the first list was, I got a cough. The Rona. Was locking crossover wars and guild wars to a certain power level for a little while, for a month or two, and let things stagger its way up. EA loot boxes, man, when that hit big, people were, yeah. I don't know why I had such a hard time reading that sentence. Boycott a pay-to-play game? Who is holding a gun to you and making you play? Oh man, Charles, you got a fantastic first name, by the way, but let's touch on that. Let's get real spicy. Let's get real spicy about this, because I took some screenshots today that I think are fantastic. Let me find some here. And I'm not going to show you guys. I'm not going to show you guys because... No, actually, I think I screenshotted them on my phone. Did I screenshot them on my phone? Where did I screenshot these? Because I haven't blocked it out. Okay, I think I screenshotted my phone. So this guy says, I'm playing a little catch up here. So sorry, I'm not trying to tell people what to do. I'm just trying to give a perspective of what others, including devs, may see. My guild has 6 max accounts. This is a Hero Wars mobile player. My guild has 6 max accounts. We're invested. What else are we going to spend on if we can? We're not walking away from this investment. I understand people are upset. Money is an emotional matter. In parentheses, I feel you when you say I invested in this being one thing and now it's not. I get it. That's part of the dispute, and that's why people are getting their chargebacks successfully. I said last week I don't like the cost of Titan artifacts, but I don't disagree with the concept. I said last week I don't like the cost, but I don't disagree with the concept. I said when this first came out, we knew from Facebook this wasn't going to be cheap, so that extra special gem sale we hoarded on and spent on artifacts because we could. I don't disagree with your boycott or a lot of other suggestions, as a matter of fact, even if it means I may get screwed because I spent at a higher price point. Okay. But don't put our guild in the crosshairs because we invested in Titans that represent 5 of 11 buildings. Okay. So this person is talking about how his guild is invested and does not want to take part in the boycott or take part in not putting up a defense in protest because they've spent. I'm getting to a point. And don't try to get the game changed with respect to crossover wars because of it. I support your drive to get them cheaper. When I joined this game, I spent to get Titans up. Then I spent to get heroes up. Now I'm spending again to get Titans up. I didn't complain to change the game when I didn't have max heroes or Titans. Yes, the developers change things. It's a business and it's driven by money, and that's what they saw as the solution. So, and I said maybe why earlier today. The issue is simply the cost of Titan artifacts, and this is him quoting. Not all this other noise. Okay. If this boycott was to truly have great traction, this should have been coordinated before the launch of the Titan artifacts. The info is out there, as I said above. I wish it success, but don't be pissed off at us that don't join or move onward. So the point that the reason why I said this is you can't tell people how much to spend. You cannot tell people. Every time, universally every time that I say, hey guys, you should invest in Valkyrie's favor. It'll make your day a lot better. Every time that I'm like, hey guys, spend a couple of dollars to get rating. It'll make your gameplay better. People come after me in the chat. Not here, but like in the comments on the video and private messages. They come after me. I can't afford it. My country doesn't let me, which is a terrible problem, unfortunately. Some countries you can't spend on mobile games. Who are you to tell me how to spend my money? And the worst is a couple of people that used to be part of this community that are like staunch, hardcore free-to-play players that like take to the streets and like, you know, burn my picture because I suggested that, you know, you can't enjoy this game unless you spend $2. Jerhaha, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says the heroes are the point of this game. Titans are a nice addition. Artifacts, though, they make it not fun to spend on heroes. The most fun part of Hero Wars. Couldn't agree with you more. I can understand them doing that. They pay to get where they are. What people seem to be asking for is the free aspect of the game to allow them to immediately compete at top tier with whales. Yeah. They just need to refund emeralds and gold. Maybe that's what they're going to do. In my guild, some people spend a lot. We have some who spend nothing. Some of us are minimal spenders. I'm glad my GM doesn't discriminate against those of us who... I'm sure there's more comments here. They look at it as gambling. Community is giving alternatives to sell, but at the end, what we get is way shitty stuff for unimaginable prices. That's why people are quitting. So, fun statistic. Guardian 06, good to see you, my friend. Free-to-play games, both the game and the player base are the product, but if the game feels too expensive, no matter how much whales spend, no player base, there is just whales measuring wallets. So okay, to that point, according to the investor deck that Nexters Global Limited is taking to the merger discussion sometime in Q2, whenever that is, there was a statistic that only 6% of mobile players spend. Only 6% of you spend money on the game. And of the people that spend money, the average is $104. 6%, $104. So 6% of 4 million. 4 million is the number of new accounts that were created last month. Is 240,000. 240,000 players on average spent on the game last month. 240,000. If they're statistic. Now that was a 2020 statistic, so I don't know what it is. 2021. That's $25 million. $25 million a month in revenue. That's gross revenue. That's pre-expenses. That's pre-chargebacks. $25 million in revenue. Now they reported, or that one page reported that they received roughly $16 million in revenue last month. So that means to me a couple of things. Either the reporting is off. That number is actually net revenue, and their overhead is like $10 million, which is crazy. Or they're factoring in you people canceling and charging back your game. $104 a month? Yeah, Michael, that's correct. $104 a month. I doubt it's just 6%. Most part pays at least a Valkyrie. That's what the statistic said. I don't really know. Everyone in my guild spends more than that every single week. Misty Catherine, what percentage of Facebook players spend? Unfortunately, Misty Catherine, the investor deck didn't include Facebook and other canvas versions of the game. It just included the mobile version. That might have included everything. I'll have to go back and look. I don't think it included everything. How can you buy next year's stock? I don't think it's a publicly traded company yet, Claudius. Not quite yet. Obviously, people can't compete like that if some players... So I say all that. The people that spent and are continuing to spend, they are the people that Nexters are going to listen to, unfortunately. Because the rest of us the rest of us spend, you know, that we spend our $104 and we're done, right? I don't know. Charlie, I don't have the favor on mobile because I bought it on Facebook and web first, and it doesn't float my boat. Yeah, it doesn't mine on mobile either. Developers do take a bunch for their salary, but they are still making buttloads. See, okay, so D. Warman, I don't know if that website that I shared to you, I don't know how accurate that is. That's obviously third-party reporting, and we're talking about a country over in Cyprus in Europe. So who knows? Who knows how accurate it is, really? I bet the majority of their money comes from people who spend $20, $30 and then quit playing. Quick in and out cash, yep. Yeah, but a clever person can make any statistic say pretty much anything. Why am I having such a hard time reading your sentences, Warwick? What is the problem? Lika, I'm getting a haircut on Monday. Public end of month. Mad Viking in the live stream. Probably those 6%, they are still counting the inactive players that went out a long time ago. No, it's broken down by half year. The investor deck shows the numbers by half year. So first half of the year and then the second half of the year. So in the second half of 2020, 6% of players spent. Are we going to boycott live streams that do not contain a top knot? Look, guys, look. We gotta clean it up a little bit. Like I thought about putting it up, but here we go with Wellerman again. Cyberworld is real. We spend real money here. Yeah, this is some deep stuff going on. Just glad to be playing the game. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So this is what's gonna happen, guys. This is what's gonna happen. I gotta fix my hat. This is what's gonna happen. First of all, is anybody else from the influencers here? Is Ultima Scout here? I know Bambi's here. Is Kyle here or Ryu or any of them? Read an extra zone document? Yeah. Yep. Business Wire did a breakdown of the potential SPAC merger as of February 2021. Oh, Guardian, I'll have to check that out. I have not seen that. They don't pay taxes like in Panama? Haven for them? I mean, taxation is theft, right? I'm not going to get into politics. That probably right there probably got a strike on my channel. Great. Sorry, YouTube. Actually, I've given them over 30 grand and have tried to provide feedback, and they really don't seem to care. I'm really sorry about that, man. You and other people that spend that much should have some level of say. But the VIP system stops at 15, and that's just... And the rewards you get, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. But, you know, does that represent all of Hero Wars? I mean, like, Viking was showing me a lot about how cross-server wars is such a huge part, like an exponentially larger part of Hero Wars than anything else. At least on the Hero Wars mobile, the unofficial Hero Wars mobile Discord, which is arguably the best Hero Wars mobile Discord out there. I shouldn't even say arguably, it is. But I would imagine even then, I don't know. I don't even know what point I was going to. By the way, thanks, dude. Mad Viking and Charlie help us a lot since the beginning. I learned a lot from Mad Viking. You know, I built my Chaba my Chaba Yasmin team because he suggested Chaba to me a little while ago. Does this issue have relevance for us web players? Does this pertain to mobile Hero Wars only? So acutely, it only affects Hero Wars mobile. Nemesis, but it could affect Facebook and what? I'm telling you guys, if it weren't for Hero Wars mobile, there would not be a Hero Wars Facebook. There just would not be. I mean, there. I know it's two different teams, but Hero Wars Facebook makes like 10% the revenue that mobile does. 30 grand? Yeah, Andrew the Bridge. Now, guys, be careful. Okay, all right. Don't get after him too badly. Okay, 30 grand is a lot to you. It's a lot to me. It's not necessarily a lot to him. 30 grand is... Some people think it's dumb to buy Porsches and Lamborghinis. You can't tell people how to spend their money. Car wheel over the like button. What is the highest VIP anyone has ever gotten buying only Valkyrie's favor? That's a good question, Steve. I don't know. In my opinion, if every person can pay in the currency of their country, they will have the opportunity to play a better quality game. Okay. Which version came out first? Facebook came out first, I think, didn't it? Actually, I don't know. 30 grand is a new car. It takes 72 grand to max out Titans now. $72,000, supposedly. Lika, Facebook and web are pretty similar. Pretty similar. What people spend money on is their own business. Absolutely. Maybe I got Alvanor. Congratulations. You'll have to tell me how you do with them. Relative spending on your own situation. Yep. I earned from another game how to survive in Hero Wars. I still play because it's a nice puzzle to solve and it's fun at time. We got to talk about, man, we got to talk about Hero Wars ads. Someday we got to talk about Hero Wars ads again, man. These tower, like the ones where they're like add up the Dantes to defeat the ogre. Like, come on. That's ridiculous. I think so. Facebook came first. You know, I think so too, but that just doesn't make any sense. Like, why would they develop an app for Facebook before they would develop an app for, you know, mobile? I just feel like mobile gaming has so much larger opportunity. Not only like for the monetarily side, but like the actual like you know, hardware. The main reason of the boycott at mobile was the Titan artifact event. Titans were 268. I think that's just, I don't think that's the main reason. I think that's just like the final straw. VK launch same time? Okay. Okay. $30,000 is 10 plus years of property taxes. Hey, you know, Lika, not everybody pays personal property taxes. You have to actually look at your number. It does not say it at all. Wow. Dark Arts, Rufus is really strong as a tank. You just got to level him up. Got to level him up. The good old shanties. Like 3 different mobile browser games use the same ads as Hero Wars. I know too. Yeah, I know, but like they keep getting in trouble. They keep getting in trouble for having content on their ads that are not in the game. Like they fixed it by adding the mini games that they kept showing in the ads, but then they add these different ads that have nothing to do. I don't know. What initially hooked me to the game was the puzzle ads. Yeah. They built it for VK, the most popular social media platform. Oh, okay. That makes sense, Misty. By the way, guys, go watch Misty Catherine's videos. She's got some good insight. I would say link your YouTube channel here, but I don't think I have links on. On Facebook, maxing out the Titans cost $5 million. This is way lower than 72,000. 72,000 USD. Would you be willing to try to steal, man, the best arguments for the boycott? Frixian Walker, man, it's good to see you. Would you be willing to try to steal, man, the best arguments for the boycott? Steal, man. I'm not familiar with this term. But yes, I want more minigames. Why don't they just put actual gameplay on it? What's up, Dylan? Okay, all right. So this is what's going to happen, guys. This is what's going to happen. The influencers, Charlie the influencer, you know, I did not make weight, by the way. You know, penalized me for that. Also, the blood test will probably show some foreign substances after the fight, but I'm still going to fight Jake Paul. We submitted this list, and it was a good list. It was the best we could do, I think. And they're going to come back with a response, and we're not going to like it. We're not. It's not going to be good enough. No matter what they do, it is not going to be good enough. By the way, before I go into this rant, I don't work for Nexters, okay? I don't work for Hero Wars Mobile. I don't work for the parent company that's merging with, you know, Hero Wars, Nexters Global Ltd. I don't work for them. I think I've been told that they don't believe me about that fact more today than ever in my entire YouTube career. We're not going to be happy with it. And when I say we, I mean like the community as a whole is not going to be happy with it. But even then, the majority of new players, they have no idea that we're boycotting. They have no idea that there's this list of submitted questions and concerns. So they're going to have some half measures, right? They're going to have some half measures, and we're going to try to deal with it. And then the influencers, whatever that ends up looking like, if it's the same 10 people, if it's a different 10 people, maybe it needs to be a different 10 people. I don't know. Keep Killshot in there though. He's the one that kind of spearheaded this whole thing. We're going to try to keep the communication open, and we're going to submit another list. So sometime in the next week, maybe even this weekend, sometime in the next couple of days, I'm going to make a video or I'm going to make a post, and I'm going to do my best to broadcast it everywhere. Because something that I didn't do because I couldn't, because of personal reasons, something I couldn't do was I couldn't get a good gauge of my community and what you all wanted. I know that a lot of you posted on the Facebook page that Tim posted, and I know a lot of you posted on the Discord thread that Kyle started. And then you all have your own little groups and all of that. But I need to get a good list from you guys. But first and foremost, I got to figure out what the point of this boycott is. Like, what are we trying to get? Like, are we trying to roll back Titan artifacts? Are we trying to make them cheaper? Are we just trying to get free stuff? As soon as I get that answer, I'll support the boycott. But I will not support it until then. Deal with it. You can unsubscribe if you want. We need some community elected reps. Who would vote for you, Mad Viking? Let's be real. Let's be real. If the debates were held on the radio, you'd probably win. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sorry. Akubona with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Question: any advice you can give in improving my team? I run Anvari. Okay, are you on Facebook or are you on mobile, Akubona? That's the first question. I run Anvari, Kira, Sebastian, Fox, Jet. My server has a good amount of twins and cart teams. If you reroll Titan artifacts, okay. If you're on mobile, then I would probably drop. Actually, I think I would just drop Fox altogether. I would probably drop Fox altogether and add in a tank, and that'll give you a nice little push. If you're on Facebook and web, I would add in Nebula for Fox, and you'll probably be great. And Vari, Kira, Nebula, Sebastian, Jet. But if you're on mobile, then you're gonna have to use a tank instead. I don't think you need Fox in that team. You're on mobile. Okay, so unfortunately you can't do the Noble thing, the Nebula thing. I mean, your team's not bad. But on defense, you don't necessarily want Anvari as a tank on defense. You might want to consider running Rufus as a tank. Strange, I know. Strange. But if you run Rufus, it'll help protect you against the twins, like you mentioned. You could also try running Dorian instead of Fox, and that'll help protect you against Helioses. Boycott is saber rattling. That's it. Too many people have no idea what it's occurring. Those organized have not been. And you know, work, a good amount of my community feels that way. But I'll tell you what, a couple of people have just cussed me and left. And it is. Yep, about 5 minutes, guys. 5 minutes remain in the Alvanor's Awakening event. So use up the last little bit of whatever if you want, and then, you know, don't forget we got Time of the Pharaohs going live in just a hot second. Probably a ×4 Emerald event as well on all platforms. Or wait, the ×4 Emerald on mobile goes live what, the 23rd? Community developer communication is a win for the community. At least there's a line of communication that said thanks. Yep. And you know what? A lot of people did come out and say, you know, they thanked us for the work we did. Do we already know what's the next mobile event in like 24 hours? Finkelzo, all we know so far, all Loadrunners shared is that there's a ×4 Emerald sale. By the way, the ×4 Emerald sale was in the game files before the boycott caught any momentum at all. Assassin says boycott is a bit premature. You boycott after you don't like their response answers. That's my plan. Boycott after. Let's be honest though, guys. I mean, either way, it's good content for me. So, Anvari, Kira, Sebastian, Daredevil, Jet. Okay, so Mad Viking says throw Daredevil in. Akubona. Drop Fox, add Daredevil. I think that's a good idea. Daredevil's a strong damage dealer. I trust Mad Viking, especially on mobile. Can we stop about boycotts now? I want to be this fun. Super Video Maniac 2, I am having a lot of fun. I apologize. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm sorry that you're not. Those who cussed and left should have taken that opportunity to better voice the why behind it. They didn't, probably because they got swept into doing it, but do not know the main why or didn't start it. That's true, Work. That's true. I need some real, like, okay, so Titan artifacts. Like, do you guys really think that they're gonna roll that back? Like, I'm not saying as a non-employee for Nexters Global Limited. Do you guys really want less content? Do you want less? Are you completely content with the way things were? Like having set Titan teams? Like, were you really happy with that? Jerhaha with the $2 super chat. I'd like Titan artifacts removed and RSS refund. RSS. What is RSS? Titan artifacts removed. Okay. All right. So let's say that they remove Titan artifacts. I'm hearing that Hydra is a lot of fun. What do you guys want instead? If not Titan artifacts, what does the Hydra give you instead? Maybe that's the question. Do you want chapter 14 and 15? Do you want red equipment? Is that what you want? They won't roll back Titan artifacts. What about the people who invested in them? That's a great question, Exuvium. If they roll back Titan artifacts, what about all the people that have already spent that $72,000? There are people that have spent $72,000, apparently, to max out their Titan artifacts. What about those people? Artifacts are a healthy addition, says Assassin. Titan artifacts are too expensive. That's the main issue. Okay. The Hydras are content. The Titan artifacts is a money grab for whale bait. I can agree with that. Lucas says it's not just glyphs, it's the equipment in the airship, rewards, and the tower. Okay. Not roll back, but make it like Facebook to get what the artifact we want from the artifact shop. Monta, I like that idea a lot. I really like that idea, and I think that it would go a long way to fixing the problem. But if Titan spheres are as accessible, Titan artifact spheres continue to be as accessible as they are with money, but not a discount on the emerald cost, then they'll never, it's going to be the same problem. How could they roll Titan artifacts back? Yeah, they would feel cheated, Andrew the Bridge. Maybe lowering the price is a good solution. Campaign would be cool, says Stig. Thank you for that. We want more resources for daily activities. Alejandro wants more free stuff. Can't fault you for that. Can't fault you for wanting more free stuff. Finkelzo says they won't roll it back. I miss your dad jokes, man. Oh, RSS is your resources. Jerhaha, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. You didn't need to say that in a super chat. You could have just tagged me in it. We need more gold for daily events. Okay. Airship is just boring. Airship is boring. The dungeon is boring, in my opinion. I don't mind the airship so much. The general premise is the Titan Valley concept rolled out too quickly. In addition to the... Okay, so because the Tristan event was part of it, it was too much, Chester? Gumbo Gumby says, are we sure it's 72,000? We are absolutely sure it's 72,000. Absolutely sure. Absolutely sure people are spending 50 to 70,000 on this game. Ding event. Events lot. All right. So let's take a hot break here. A hot break. Let's take a hot break. What am I even saying? Let's take a break. Let's cool down. I'm not employed by Nexters Global. All right, so it's still here. We can still purchase stuff. Who cares? New event. Time of the Fearless. We need to log in. We get energy. We get to reach VIP rank 5. Since I don't work for Nesters, I have to pay my way in. I got VIP rank 12. No problem there. Spend energy. Open chest and Outland. Only 11. This is on the free-to-play side of events. Collect soul stones for any hero. Fight in the arena. Open chests in the tower. Open chests in the tower. Open 40 chests in the tower. You get 15 per day. 15 per day. And complete total quests. Don't be disappointed. No totems. Once you get to higher levels, totems are all that matter on Facebook, and it's random totems for... Yeah, I know. Charlie employed by our taco money, so give it a... Charlie is employed by our taco money. Guys, oh my gosh. I had tacos on Tuesday. They were so good. They were so good. I had 2 beef, 2 shrimp tacos. Miss Charlie had a couple double-deckers, and each of the boys had beef tacos with no sour cream. They were so good. We got a little taco shop. So good. ×4 is active. Nice. I really find it interesting you can defend with the exact same team that you cannot beat versus offensive, but same heroes just lose when attacking, but win when defending. Up here, I mean, different heroes react differently. It's sometimes it's about timing. Aaron Laurent says, is Qing Mao a good damage dealer? Aaron Laurent, Qing Mao is a fantastic damage dealer in the right situation, but she kind of lags behind on the grand scheme of things. She kind of lags behind the Kiras, the Yasmins, the Karks, and the Daredevils of the world. But if you're trying to kill a tank or a boss, Qing Mao is one of the better heroes. For sure. Does the task reset? No, it's tacos. Although we collect all the parts to improve some equipment, it fails when we give the command to create them. Oplav, you need to contact support. I've heard of this bug. They will take care of you. Lee can make some awesome tacos. Really jealous. This doesn't seem like much of a boycott. Gamer, we're talking about the boycott. Have you seen me spend any money? I haven't spent a dime. Happy Earth Day, by the way. I haven't spent a dime. Haven't done it. I will tell you guys this, though. My Hero Wars Mobile Guild is not participating in the boycott. They expect me to pull my weight. It is what it is. Corvus is universal damage dealer. Corvus is okay. Corvus is okay. I like Corvus. I've been building up my Corvus on this account. That kind of boycott, okay? Sorry, just got here. Yeah, no worries, no worries. We're not gonna play. Like, we enjoy the game. And you know, guys, like, if you don't enjoy the game, then get your money back and leave. Like, why are you staying? Why are you stressing so much about it? If you can get your money back and get out. I know that sounds like a cop-out answer. But, like, come on. Get your money back and get out, right? I don't know. And by the way, before anybody asks, I opened a couple extra tower chests here because I had to open some this morning for the Alvanor event. I got my Alvanor to 5 stars on this account. Couldn't get any higher without spending. Couldn't get any higher. Charlie, were you around when the hero promotions were given 10 emeralds each? Would this be considered a rollback? Hero promotions were given 10 emeralds each. Infidel 91, I still get 10 emeralds whenever I promote a hero. That's weird. Charlie, you got a haircut? Not yet. Not gonna get the Tiger King haircut. Easy to not boycott when you suck. True. Although, I don't really understand that sentence. I guess it is factually correct. It's easy to not boycott when you suck. Are you saying because we have to spend to be competitive? Our guild is quite competitive. Don't you worry about us. I'm sure you're not worrying about us. I don't know why I said that. Ryan, am I missing your messages? Richard, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Jay vs. Charlie top knot challenge. Whatever will I do? Is he wearing his hair in a bun now? What is the exchange of the Alvanor coins when the event is done? 750. I believe it's 750 per one chest. Hero Wars TV says hi, boss. Welcome back. Nice tower team. Yeah. I got mine to 5-star, but couldn't finish them off. Only had 19,500 coins at end because couldn't finish up the Outlands. Got 3 stars and skins, only then spent everything else on Hand of Glories. Okay. Does mobile not get the same update? No, Camper, they don't. Hey, Charlie, I rarely ever hear any mention of Ginger. Is she not worth investing in your opinion? I play the browser version. You know, Nemesis, she's better now that they added the engineers, but I still think that she's outclassed by Kira's, Yasmin's, Daredevils, and Karks. Even Artemis, honestly. Wassleback says, hey, Charlie, what happens? Why people are boycotting? They're boycotting on Hero Wars Mobile because they are fed up with the way they're being treated. They are fed up with Hero Wars. The money grab. The cost of Titan artifacts is a big problem. Nice. Yeah. All right, let's make sure that we don't have any items to buy out of here. Nice. Trade. We good? We good. Okay. Good stuff. Speed up there. Daredevil's great with Sebastian against Hydra. Yep. Charlie back when Emeralds were not earned by promotion. So I didn't know that. Must have been before my time. The chests are not that bad. You get a fair amount of skin tokens. Yeah, I heard that. It's bad all over, no returns for long-term investments. That's bad. Crimson Storm? I mean, no returns from... You still have... I mean... Are you saying that you don't have the high-level Titan teams anymore? I don't really understand that argument. Let's let this load. Let's see. And do they replicate themselves, which is also not that idea? Okay. Still got 550 social chests from Easter. Lucky me. Oh, nice, Adam. Nice. I think that I wouldn't spend them on this event. The Jeffrey Park experiments. The Jeffrey Park experiment continues. Shame. Oh, I forgot to check my adventures. Ah, they're waiting on me. Why did Raphael leave? He left. Why did he leave? Please finish the boss. I mean, if you left, you don't get points, dude. Whatever, man. Those Grove chests can be good. I bought 4 and ended up with 1.6 million. Shout out from Black Mambas on S401. Claudius Jean, are you guys boycotting? Are the Black Mambas on server 401 mobile boycotting? David in Seattle, you better be able to clean this up. I don't know if you can. I think you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you'll have 4 attacks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you do your thing. You do your thing, big guy. Stop the Charlie hate, says Ivan. Who's hating? If people take the time to, write hateful things about me, like, that means they care about me, right? Create a separate league for the whale spinners to keep the competitive fair play. Nah, I mean, part of the fun is just crushing people. Part of the fun is crushing people, right? That's what they told me in middle school basketball. I'm out of emeralds. I have 2 emeralds on this account. Oh, no. I guess since I'm not boycotting, though, I can buy more emeralds, huh? If I worked for Nexters, I'm sure I would have as many emeralds as I wanted. But I don't work for Nexters. A guy Milgood got a water totem from the Grove chest? What? Really? Brian Hayes, is that true? Jason got your vaccine? Oh, congrats. We're free to play mostly, and we're not sure what we're boycotting for, so we're neutral right now. That's a good stance. I care about you, Charlie. I don't work. I care about you, too. Sloan said he wins the race? Yep. Ask the Magic 8 Ball if you should like. I think you should. 72 likes. There are currently 175 guilds from server 2 through 300 boycotting, including 8 of the top 10 and most of the top 64. So, Mad Viking, are we boycotting through the end of the month? Or are we boycotting the ×4 sale? Like, what's the duration of the boycott? Are we boycotting until we get a response from the list, from the influencer weekend? How to beat Chapter 7? Chapter 7. Let's see. So first of all, you just need to keep leveling up your heroes. That would be my suggestion. It looks like in order to beat Chapter 7, you need to have probably level 50 to level 70 heroes and a decent okay team. The real problem is going to run into is going to be Chapter 8 boss. This guy right here is tough. Furnace of Horrors. He's tough, man. I spent a lot of time building it up so I could fight that Archdemon. A lot of time. I've gotten 3 different werewolf icons between 2 accounts. Big salute to you, Charlie. It says, Nemesis, thank you for addressing my questions representing Ides of January Guild from Server 39. Okay, are you, well, you're not boycotting because you're a Facebook player, right? I'm about to get my second pets of Violet since I just need 100 more of the purple stuff. Purple powder crap. And I'm in Adventure 8, about to raid it 2 times once we get the 4. Oh, that's awesome, Adam. It's such a good feeling to raid Pet Adventures because Pet Adventures is so, like, it's so not fun when you're trying to grind it up. We're not doing that. I'll go ahead and collect these all. We lost. I have 250 soul stones in my inventory. Okay, nice. Adam, I don't think you should spend them on this event. I'll at least go to the end of the April. Okay, so Mad Viking says all are boycotting at least to the end of the month when they go public for now, and it matters on response from them, but that's the plan at the moment as far as I understand it. All right, so are they for sure going public at the end of April? Purple powder. Gumbo Gumby says, I'm sorry, but I kind of think that's a little early for a boycott. First, should let the company respond. I think the concern is that they're not going to respond. So they're getting ahead of it. They're getting ahead of the non-response. I think that's one of the worries. I think that's one of the concerns. And I think it's well-founded because, you know, the track record hasn't been the great. You know, it hasn't been the greatest with the communication. You know what? I lost to this guy in Guild Wars. Yesterday because I plugged Helios in. I wonder if I should try this with my Jorgen team. Let's see what happens. I wish they had a raid feature active all the time after you beat the boss of certain adventure X number of times. Oh, heck yeah. That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Werewolf avatars are not special, Obrick. They're just OG Brick 420. They're just cosmetic. Just cosmetic. Oh shit, it only took me 2 days to beat the boss of Chapter 8. Oh man, I was so far behind. Has anyone ever got daily grand prize in pet summoning? Yes, a lot of people have. I have not. Fiery Effects says I used to play this game. Oh, well, thanks for hanging out. Is this mobile world or mobile Russian top 10 guilds? Nicholas, that's a great question. Mad Viking, you want to chime in there? Purple powder crap, PPC, not to be confused with PCP. Is the air conditioning working in Mom's basement? My mom doesn't have a basement. My grandparents live next door. We go to their basement when it storms. The response is a delay until one source takes them over on the 31st, or first the boycott shows our seriousness, no matter who owns them very soon. Can you rate Cornelius? Cornelius is really strong on mobile, Aaron Lauren. You could potentially build a team around Cornelius on mobile. On Facebook and web, you only build Cornelius against certain teams, but you do need him for the campaign. I wouldn't build him in one of your main teams. Do you remember that would be problematic for new players? They'll have a very hard time in finding teammates to complete in an adventure. Oh, that's true. That is true, Finkelzo. That is true. That is true. Up here says hard counter for Orion, Helios, Dorian, Sebastian teams. I feel like my Kark team wrecks O.D.H teams. Blow up that like button, but don't forget your helmet. Like, for real, I think my Kark team blows up O.D.H teams. At least on Facebook. If they bring pets to mobile, I will quit immediately. Guys, I had this... I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Caesar, I don't mean to laugh at your statement. That's a completely valid statement, and you should quit if you feel like you're not getting any enjoyment out of this game. I made a bunch of screenshots today. As kind of a fun... I was going to do this in tonight's live stream, but I got so riled up about this whole boycott that I thought I would talk about it a little bit more. But I took a bunch of screenshots from Facebook posts from the Titan Artifact event on mobile, and I took a bunch of screenshots from the Titan Artifact event on Facebook and web from 3 years ago. And I was going to play a game with you guys. Which version of the game were the complaints about? Was it about mobile game from this month, or was it about Facebook from 3 years ago? And I don't think anybody would have won. I feel like with how mad mobile is over Titan artifacts, just wait for the rage when pets and adventures get added. They will be different and harder, more expensive. Yeah. Mad Viking says, some are you boycotting? Mostly world, even 2 of the 3 guilds with max Titan support the boycott. Really? Interesting. And it's all spinning, not just the ×4. Okay. Exuvium, their stock ticker number is... I can't remember what it was going to be. You should do a live stream on how you don't have the power to V. The power to V? Nothing new under the sun. Have to say this, replace Martha with Alvanor when you fight Yasmin. I don't have Martha or Alvanor leveled up on this account. So I can't do that. Tank and Celeste. Oh, she died. Everybody always says dungeon is boring, but I think tower is boring. I mean, once you can auto-complete it, it's definitely less boring. But yeah, I can see your point. I guess we're just going to wait. Okay. What else do we have to do? Need to finish my Celeste here. Nice. Oh, I haven't done that yet? Oh, man. Let's go back over to server 25. Good evening, Mike Horton. Axel with Helios makes Yasmin jump an instant death. And your Kark team that is try replacing... Oh, I got you. No, my Kark team doesn't have any trouble with Alvanor either. I'm sorry. My Kark team doesn't have any trouble with Yasmin either. The acquiring company was supposed to be Kismet Acquisition 1 Corp. SPAC names are dumb AF. Tower's boring, Dungeon's boring, Adventure's boring. Oh my god, this game is boring. What's the best team to use to complete the campaign? Oh man, somebody figured out. I feel like we had a couple of live streams about it. It was like Astaroth, Jew, Celeste, Orion, Martha, I think, something like that. Are people really boycotting? Yeah, Giselle, they are. Giselle or Giselle? Giselle? G. I'm just gonna call you G. People are boycotting. Yep. Anyone using a Bless team? I hope not. I hope not. What guild is your main account on mobile? David, I'm not telling you that. Nobody's going to know that. Have you ever competed for a banner? Yes. Do you think you are the right person to speak for the community? I was nominated. I was chosen. It wasn't up to me. But no, I don't think I am the right person. I don't think I am the right person because even though I don't work for Nexters Global, I'm going to win either way. And a lot of you think that I don't play mobile, and a lot of you think that I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to mobile. And my my analytics tell me that high-end mobile videos do terrible. And the hate mail that I get from people telling me to stay in my lane, stay on Facebook and web, is exponentially worse whenever I talk about any mobile tactic at all. So I don't. I'm probably one of the less good choices. But as you know, as somebody who's made almost 1,100 videos on this stupid game, I'm a good choice. I'm an okay choice, I'd imagine. Oh, everyone always says Dungeon's boring, but I think, I missed that over this game. Stupid Phobos is usually good for the map. Oh, Phobos is good. Yeah. Phobos is a solid choice. Paralyzing the enemy boss fights. Can you show us Aurora, Elmir, Daredevil, Darkstar, Martha maxed? I'm not sure what you mean there, Vance. Oh, you want to know what their max stats are? D Warman, okay, all right. So I have. This is my YouTube account for Hero Wars Mobile. The whole purpose of this account is to show things. I have every hero unlocked, so I can look at artifacts, I can look at glyphs. You know, I use this account to participate in events, take screenshots for events, but I have a whole other Android account. I would love in-game mobile content. I think also, I think a lot of people would, but every time I post videos about it, people come out of the woodwork. Like, people blow it up with negative remarks directly to me. Although there's one or two members of the community that are just not around anymore that were super toxic that I don't think I'd have trouble with anymore. I think maybe I should get more mobile people on here. Mobile players. Why is... Oh, I'm not showing... I didn't switch it over. That's fine. That's fine. Charlie already spent his $72,000 on his real mobile account. Yeah, I spent that 72 grand. I do not like the Facebook APO. Okay. Did you make it alpha? Did I make it alpha? Why are people boycotting? Can you explain? Yes, Ted Mirror. We'll explain one more time real quick, and then we got to kind of wrap things up for the night. People are boycotting Hero Wars Mobile because they don't like how Titan artifacts and the Hydra and the Mojo nerf and Tristan, they don't like, that was like the final straw and everything. My guild's on the list of guilds boycotting, but I think it's stupid. Be careful, Joe Man. You'll get reported to the secret police. A lot of the bridge trolls were Asian guilds with max Titans on the bridge and relatively weaker heroes. Why is everyone on mobile so mad? It's only a game, man. I got cursed out in Albania by a toxic player. Oh my gosh. I get cursed so much. Like, basically every day. I quit the Facebook version when they introduced the pets. It ruined the game. I think, Cesar, the pets are hard. They're not hard. They take a while to build up. You can't spend. So the way that they, I will say this, Cesar, the way that they implemented pets on Facebook and web should have been how they implemented Titans. Yes, you can buy up pets with emeralds, but it seems like it takes so much. It felt like it was it was more controlled. Does the boycott is getting to Facebook? No, boycott is. I mean, you can boycott if you want. If you're a Facebook and web player and you feel like the game is too expensive, go ahead and boycott yourself. KMZO, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm a player and have not met any toxic people. Oh my goodness, people come to me all the time saying, "Oh, there's toxic people on my server. What do I do?" And it's like, you don't participate in server chat. That's all you do. I'm a mobile player. Don't swear anyone out. Oh, man. I had a guy curse me on Facebook when his team couldn't beat my defending team. Well, that's a different problem altogether. That's a different problem altogether. Join Black Mamas on mobile version just for fun. Mobile sounds toxic to me. Glad I haven't played there yet. You know what? No comment. No comment, Warwick. Whatever happened to that getting help from high-end mobile players for testing? The video still exists. Yeah, so I grabbed a couple of players that told me that they were interested, and then whenever it came time for me to ask them for help, they didn't really do anything about it, even though I was offering to pay. Even though I was offering to pay. Justin's got his video out. You guys want to watch a video on Time of the Fearless and the Hero Wars, I'm sorry, the Times 4 Emerald Cell. J versus Hero Wars just put his video out, so check that out. This game is server chat? Yeah, I stay away from server chat, Guardian. Somebody called me out yesterday because I didn't pay any attention to private messaging. I get so many private messages. Can I join your guild? Can I join your guild? Can I join your guild? Yeah. Pets introduce too much complexity. I have a job and take college classes. Oh, Cesar, you want to talk about complexity? You should check out the cross-server war community. Like, that community is insane. Insanely complex. People competing for points that don't matter. I mean, they matter to them, but, like, they don't matter to the game. They just matter to the, the overall ranking of their guild. I feel like once you're in a guild that has chat going, you don't really have a need to be in server chat. Yeah, so this is the problem that I ran into yesterday. Is like I was just hanging out, or was it maybe it was Tuesday? We were hanging out in the live stream, and somebody was like, "Hey man, you got attacks," and I'm like, "No, I don't. I don't have attacks in this guild." Well, apparently there's a Facebook group. Apparently there's a Facebook group for this account, this guild that I wasn't a part of, and they were having our conversations about guild wars and everything on there. And I'm like, "Can you please message me in Discord?" And they're like, "No, be in the Facebook group." I'm like, "All right." All right. Sir Motown says, what happened to the puzzles? The puzzles are in the game. They're across the bottom here. Across the bottom. Puzzles. Puzzles. I feel like, yeah. All right. Thank you guys for participating. I'm going to say this one more time. I'm not employed by Nexus Global Ltd, nor am I employed by the SPAC, the acquisition company that's purchasing Hero Wars Nexus Global. I really hope that, come May 1st, I'm still here. New company might kibosh me. Be like, GTFO, Charlie, we don't want you anymore. We think you make too many foreskin jokes. Maybe I don't make enough foreskin jokes. I don't know. There's 4 skins in most heroes, YouTube. Calm down. Boycott is valid, and if you feel like that you want the Hero Wars mobile version to change, then you should absolutely boycott. Until they give us a response to the list of questions that we sent their way, I'm gonna do nothing. I'm gonna continue to make YouTube videos and live streams where I rant and hopefully get you guys to click that like button for the YouTube algorithm. But aside from that, there's not really much I can do. Not much I can do. Bring awareness is the main thing. Bring awareness. 5 skins, there wouldn't be the jokes. Cheers with a cold beer? Maybe. Your dad jokes. Your shilling is the issue? Ah, David. You're right. You caught me. I'm Alex in disguise. Super glad that I didn't get hired on as community manager. Become a pirate? Oh man, that'd be such a good pirate. Tomorrow live stream, 12 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. UTC. Hope that we have something from the community managers about this Hero Wars mobile situation, but if we don't, we'll just keep playing. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. I think the community has a chance to make some changes, though. And we'll be better for it. Or worse for it. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Well, I guess we'll find out. Good luck, mobile players. Good luck. That's all I can really say to you. Good luck. But until tomorrow, I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.